Hi there and welcome to Foot Depot. Today I'm going to be bringing you our first FIFA 18 Ultimate Team squad builder, which I'm really excited to bring to you. We're going to be doing a string of these starter squad builders, starting off with a BPL today, and as you can see we have our starting 11 here, so let's go in and have a look at the players that we've got, and then we'll go into some highlights after. So going into the squad, as you can see, we've laid out a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. We've got Mark Hughes in the manager spot, but we've got a nice starter team here, some good pace, good strength and height in different areas, and some really skillful players as well when it came up top, and all for a very good price. We've come in at about just under 7k, here or thereabouts. I mean, prices will always fluctuate at the start of FIFA, but I've got this team for around 6.7k, I think it was around 7k. So starting off in goal, we've got Fraser Forster. Really like him, great shot stopper, and you see a lot of stuff from him in the highlights as well. Made some great saves throughout. It says with these guys that I played 7 games, but one of the games cancelled, but counted as a game, so it was 6 games overall. Moving on to the right back position now, we have Manquillo, decent pace, really good right back, and 400 coins. He's min by now. There's quite a few of these 400 coins which I managed to get. You will find that some of the players will be a little bit more expensive, but if you just refresh the page a couple of times, then you may be able to pick one up for a bit cheaper. Moving on to the centre-back partnership, we've got Jorgensen from Huddersfield here, Danish defender. Didn't know a lot about him, but I picked him based on his height, his defensive work rate and physicality as well. Very nice centre-back there. We'll see a bit more of him in the highlights. And he's partnered alongside Funes Mori. He's been at Everton for a few seasons now. He's actually injured in real life at the moment, but a really nice centre-back and left-footed as well, which is nice to have the left foot, right foot combination with the centre-backs. Moving on to left-back, we have Martin Olsson. He's been around the block a bit. He's at Swansea now. Swedish left-back. He's their international left-back as well. Very nice player, good pace, and he's pretty decent with the physicality as well, and high work rate in the attacking sense. He bombs up that left wing, which is really nice. Moving on to the CDM position now, we have Chalobah, formerly of Chelsea, and yeah, really nice. I like to have a CDM that is pretty tall, 6'1", sort of fits into that bill. Anything over 6 foot I like to have, just for winning headers from goal kicks and sort of dominating the play as well. But as you can see, he's also got good dribbling stats as well, so a really nice card there for Chalobah. Now onto the right midfield, and we have Carrillo. He's from Peru, plays for Watford. I haven't seen him actually play in real life yet, but when I saw this card, I thought, wow, this is a really nice card. Right-footed, high medium work rates, but it's a 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves for a 77 non-rated. I picked him up for 550 coins, and as you'll be able to see, there's some good stuff from him in the highlights in just a moment. Now moving on to left midfield, we got Hesse. So many good things are promised for him at Real Madrid, and it just didn't seem to work out. He's now, I think he's just on loan at Stoke, but once again, as you can see, 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. Really nice card as well for Hesse. Into the cam position, we have Ibrahim Afellay, and as you can see, just have a look at the stats. Technically, we played 6 games, so 8 goals in 6 games, and a couple of assists there as well, and really nice card, played brilliantly in game, and yeah, 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves again. 1,100, it was our most expensive card in here, but definitely worth it. Moving on to the striker positions, we have Dwight Gale. Had a really good season in the Championship last year. He's got 4-star weak foot on there and 3-star skill moves. Decent pace at 83, felt a bit quicker in game, but as you can see there, also scored a few goals, 5 in the 6 games as well. Then moving on to his strike partner, which is Berahino. I had him as a first owner in the club, but he probably picked him up for about 600 coins or thereabouts. And once again, you can see he did well, 6 goals in 6 games as well, and yeah, a couple of assists as well. So now we're going to move on to the highlights. That is our starting at 11, so we'll move on to the highlights now for you guys. Now the first couple of clips that we got here is a few nice saves from Fraser Forster. You can see one here from Lacazette's header. Palms it down nicely to the defender, and we managed to break away with the ball there. And then this second save is the one that I really like. First time shot, saved, palmed down to the left, but not, he hasn't palmed it straight back out, which is brilliant. And that's exactly what I like to see from a keeper, especially when you're not paying a lot of coins. A keeper that is generally good at saving shots, and the way in which he saves his shots. He's nothing too dramatic, there's no acrobatics with him. He just gets on with it, palms it out very nicely there, as you can see. And yeah, we're just really impressed with Fraser Forster. He's a keeper that I've admired for a while. Just don't think he's really managed to get that big break. Obviously he joined Southampton in the Premier League, get himself inside the England setup, but hasn't managed to break into a #1 spot yet. But I do think at some point he will manage to get there. But yeah, anyway, on to the rest of the team, and the defence was pretty solid. I didn't have too many issues. Manquillo was very solid, seemed to stay back a bit more. Then his opposite number on the left hand side, Olsson was very attacking. didn't seem to want to drop back too much, and I had to do a lot of work. And having Hesse in front as well, two very attacking players, very attacking minded, I had to do a lot of work of trying to keep the other team out from their right wing. And then moving on to the centre-back partnership, it was nice to have two players that had different attributes. Jorgensen, a very tall centre-back, very commanding in the air, and then you've got Funes Mori, left-footed centre-back, which you don't see a lot of. You see a couple of guys at Spurs are left-footed, but Funes Mori, very comfortable on the ball, happy to take it out, but not as good in the air. I mean, Jorgensen did a lot of the cleaning up, and then Funes Mori would do the distribution side of things, which seemed to work out quite well, which was nice. And then in front of them, you had Chalaba, a bit of a difficult name to pronounce at times. I seem to get that right, sometimes wrong others. But yeah, he's managed to join Watford now. He's getting some good game time, and he's a really good CDM. He sits there quite nicely. I do find on this game, especially with this formation as well, you've got to keep trying to drag your player back manually. If you're using a CDM, drag him back manually to get him right inside where you want, in front of the two centre backs. But I was really impressed with him, and he seemed to do the job well. Didn't seem to push on too much, but that wasn't necessary. But yeah, generally played quite well. The midfield, attacking sense-wise, left midfield, Hesse, absolutely brilliant. Can't fault the guy. His dribbling was incredible. He scores a really nice goal later on in the video as well, which you will see. And then we had Carrillo on the other side, who I wasn't as much impressed with. I thought he was going to be a lot better. His card looked so impressive. I think I would have liked to have maybe a left-footed player at right midfield, because that's just sort of like the way I like to have my team set up. I like to be able to cut in. And I think so I sort of avoided using him after I just didn't seem to get used to him as much. But as you can see, we've got from that setup, we've got Berahino, Afellay and Hesse, all Stoke players, so they linked up really nicely, and I could tell almost like that there was sort of a very strong chemistry. I know obviously FIFA does use the chemistry side of things in there, but I seem to get on really well with them, and yeah, it was just really good. Afellay was so impressive. You can see pretty much all the goals he was involved in. It was ridiculous. If he wasn't sort of putting a chip through ball or a really nice through ball, and he was winning a penalty, scoring a goal from outside, as you can see here with a free kick. Really nice free kick, finesse shot into the top corner. And I was just really impressed with this team in general, considering it was the first few games really that I settled in on FIFA, and it's just a case of you don't know who you're going to come up against when it's early stages. This team is going to coast you through the first few divisions, I would say. You'll probably get up to about the division 7 or 6, and then you'll be wanting to really progress. But what you can do is you can use this team as a base, and then you can just improve on it. So when you find a player that you're just not seeming to get the most out of, so in this case I would say Carrillo, I would look for, once I've got enough coins, whether I've traded up or whether I've earned it through match bonuses, I would look to replace Carrillo with maybe Willian or something like that. I mean, it depends how many coins you've got, but obviously you can look to strengthen. But this start team I found, I think it will be very good for you guys if you're just looking to get into a rhythm of playing the game. It's very well balanced, and there's a lot of different features of the team. You've got your skillful players like Hesse, pace players like Berahino and Gale, and then you've also got Afellay, who's quite skillful as well. And then you've got Chalaba and you've got Jorgensen, strong players, Funes Mori, very nice at playing the ball as well. So it's a well-balanced team, and I think you can feel that when I was playing with them, I'd won 4 games, lost 2. The 2 games that I did lose, I played really, really strong teams. A couple of people clearly have too many coins already at this stage. But yeah, like I said, I think the first few divisions, if you're using this team, I don't think you're going to struggle too much. I think you'll enjoy using this side, and hopefully you guys will look at this squad, take some of the names. Maybe not all the players are to your fancy, but these are the players that I picked out, and the reasons that I picked them out is for that bit of differentiation between players. I didn't want to have a team of too many similar players, but they did seem to link up well, and eventually once I got to the last few games I was starting to hammer in goals, as you can see here, scoring a lot of goals in the final game here, and it was enjoyable, really nice. You see another save there from Fraser Forster, very nice as well, and this free ball here, really nice, comes through all the way, lays off the through ball to Hesse, first time shots really improved, very enjoyable to do on this game as well. So we're coming up to the end of this squad builder. It's been the first one, going to be improving on the next ones, so going to be improving on the production as well. But yeah, just hold tight, and if you have enjoyed this video then please drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a good weekend and peace.